All right, so this story is a little bit sad, but I think it's extremely important because it's gonna deal with the crypto space and a lot of the legality around crypto. Since we don't have a lot of legal kind of ramifications set up yet, these types of things are gonna be what kind of mold what it's gonna look like in the United States. And so I want to hop into this story real quick to just share with you guys. So Robinhood settles a lawsuit over 20-year-old trader who died by suicide. So the headline already kind of sets it up for the story, where it's like a sad story. You have this picture of his family, and he died by suicide. So opening up, it says Robinhood has settled a wrongful death lawsuit filed by the family of a 20-year-old trader who died by suicide after seeing a negative account balance of $730,000. When I read this headline, I'm thinking, how the heck does he get a $730,000 negative balance, right? How does this work? And then you read further in it and you find out that he was involved in an options trading. So the question is, this is what I talk about in this course, right? We're talking about investing, right? We're not talking about being greedy, right? Why is the 20-year-old investing in options, right? They're trying to get rich. They're trying to be rich in this space. And this is where Robinhood, and which I've always liked about cryptocurrency, is there's a level of personal responsibility, right? If you're going to get into the cryptocurrency space, you have to be responsible for your own decisions. You can't expect, big brother, mommy, daddy, big government to kind of tell you what's best and what's not best to do. This is why a lot of people right now don't know how to invest, because they're relying on the government to do it for them. If you work for the government, for example, in California, we have something called CalPERS, right? CalPERS is kind of the retirement system for government employees. And how that works is that what CalPERS will do is they'll give you pretty much these slots of pools that you can pick from, right? So if you want to be aggressive in your investments, you can pick aggressive. If you want to be moderate, you can pick moderate. If you want to be low, you can pick low. But they don't really allow you to pick your individual stocks and pick your individual investments the way that you would necessarily like to, because they don't trust you with it, right? They don't trust that you're going to make the right decisions for yourself and your family. And that's the kind of stuff that I don't like when I see the government do that. And how does this all work? Well, one of the things that will happen, I believe that will happen, is that because CalPERS is setting up, the government employees, these large pension funds, to buy these stocks and buy these different bonds and buy these kind of larger shares of these things that people don't even know what they're buying. When things collapse, we're going to be the ones holding the bag. People who are in CalPERS or people who are government employees, they're going to be the ones who are holding the bag, and they're going to get the brunt of all this pain. So with that being said, why is that the case right now? It's because the way that it's set up is, in that case, the government doesn't trust people to be able to make their own decisions. And in this case, with a 20-year-old who made a bad decision with trading options when he didn't understand it, this is going to have a ripple effect on every single person who may want to trade in this space and who may want to have that freedom for themselves. Now, I personally don't trade options. One, because I'm not a day trader. I'm not someone who wants to gamble like that. I'm someone who likes to read, who likes to understand what I'm investing in, who wants to believe what I'm investing in, and who wants to long-term invest, right? That's the way that I kind of think about these things. But number two, anything that I invest in, if it goes all the way to zero, I can walk away and be happy because I'm not over leveraged. I'm not going to over invest. If I lose everything that I have in cryptocurrency right now, nothing in my life is going to change, which is how you should be. Don't be greedy. I'm telling you guys, the number one rule, don't be greedy. So looking down further on this, the lawsuit accused Robinhood of wrongful death, negligent infliction of emotional stress, and unfair business practices. This matter was dismissed without prejudice following a settlement between the two parties, Robinhood said in a S-1 filing. So this is what I wanted to close with. This is a great decision by Robinhood. They're going to IPO pretty soon. The last thing that they would want is for something like this to be at the headline. I mean, this story alone, the way it's set up, is tragic, and it's really sad. Somebody lost a member of their family. This is a beautiful photo of their family when he was alive, and the story about a young kid losing his life to suicide over something like this is extremely sad. You don't want this type of branding on your with your organization at this time when you're going through something that is so public. So Robinhood did the right thing by just settling in this case. But what I'm more concerned with is, what does this look like for the future of cryptocurrency? What does this look like for the legality of everything? And what does this look like for just freedom over your own financial freedom? Is the government going to be cracking down more? Are they going to be putting more restrictions on us with how we trade? These are kind of questions that I want to kind of talk about with you guys. So leave a comment below. And what do you think? How do you think that this is going to affect the way that we trade cryptocurrency, and how the government is going to treat the way that we trade cryptocurrency, and the way that, you know, things like margin trading and options trading and all these different things are going to be affecting the everyday average person? Is Robinhood going to take that away? Are they going to make you sign some kind of statement saying you know what you're doing? How is this all going to work? Because it can go in a number of different directions. Anyway, I look forward to hearing what you guys say below, and I'll talk to you guys again here real soon.